Hi guys, it's a beautiful day once again and welcome back to Dexter's World channel. I'm so much excited to finish up all the works that we're now doing because of the volume of fish that we already have produced. And just last night, I actually saw the fry of this hito, and they're really best now to be released in the mud pond. And today, I will walk you through the entire property, and you can see that we are now cleaning this up. It's really now very visible, and you will have now the idea about the area or the perimeter of this property. And we are trying to clean this up, use the grasses for our additional dikes. I told you before that we're gonna make 3 tanks for this particular area, and then we will extend the pond over there. And I can estimate that for this year we can make some 10 ponds for our business of this production of fish. And hopefully we can also integrate other farm animals like these chickens. Again, we have the quails and even these turkeys and these goats. So these are actually our projection for the year 2023, and I hope that this is gonna be materialized. So we actually have deepened the mud ponds and making our best efforts to also make this strong dikes to withstand against the strong rains or typhoon. Since we are in a tropical country, this typhoon actually is predictable. It occurs in the bare months, in the months of November, September, and December, and will extend up to January and February. So these are actually predictable because we only have 2 seasons here in our country. We have the dry and the wet season. But because of the climate change, there are some changes, but still we can prepare for it because during summer we cannot really experience these heavy rains. So this is the best time now because we are approaching summer. This is the best time to prepare a good pond for the rainy season. And I hope that this can become successful with your help, with your support, of course. And I'm looking also forward to be able to establish a commercial farm right here. And as you can see, our staff are now utilizing all these grasses and putting this over these muds that we are trying to develop. We already have spent quite amount of money for the development of these fish tanks. The results are indeed rewarding because though we spent this much, but we were able to now see the development. We would have thought that this will be cleaned up in a short period of time because the bushes right here are actually very hard to be extracted from the soil. And because of our effort, we finally did it. My encouragement to our viewers is when you have a dream, you will continue on dreaming and just keep on desiring things, and it will actually happen naturally in God's time. And this is now is what is happening. And as soon as we're gonna be able to complete all these things, then that's the time that we will think about opening this to the public, where people can just visit and appreciate what we have here. we have a fair weather today, and this is conducive for us to work. And actually, this favor is to be immediately grab the kind of atmosphere, the conditions of our environment should be, taken advantage, because if we're gonna work under the heat of the sun, really it will, stress us out. And you will see here in front of me that we have already this Indian almond tree growing. You'll see this one. These are new leaves and a sign of new life. Actually, I thought it's already dead, but there are now new leaves sprouting. So this can give us also good shades in the future. And along these dikes here, I already have decided we're gonna be planting these palm trees. And these palm trees, through its roots, I believe, can hold the dikes strong. And it's my assumption that when the palm trees will grow along this, dikes, their roots can hold the soil. And then, of course, if my assumption is not also correct, well, we can make some adjustments. We can just repair the dikes and we can make good adjustments as we come to it. But for now, I am listening to your suggestions, and the problem of the predator fish had already been solved. I did not use any chemical, but we only caught them. I believe that 90% of these predator fish were already caught by our staff. Only that to make sure that this gonna be predator free, we will of course dry this for a period of 3 to 4 days, I think. Last year, actually, the same month, last year, January, we tried our best to develop this property or this area. And this was used to be a swampy area as well. But we were able to develop now. And as you can see at my back, we have here this flowering plants, very beautiful. And the same month last year, January, we were able to, establish this property with, we have filling materials, many efforts were done, and the garden is now actually beautiful. And we will do the same thing in the new farm. We will transfer some of these plants, and then it will really look very elegant. So these are the challenges that I am facing right now, and it's quite hard, but I believe that we can sustain it, and with God's guidance and providence, we will be able to complete it. So you look at here, our tanks are now empty, and we are putting new water in preparation for the massive breeding of different types of fish for our fish ponds. And a little later today, we're gonna be putting down here this Japanese koi that we have hatched at the second branch of our store. And it's my desire that when they become 3 to 4 inches, their sizes will grow up to 3 to 4 inches, we will now release them in the mud pond, and then we will wait for 3 months and then the harvest. So these are actually the process. We have to breed, and then we put in here the fry, and then we will grow them up to 3 inches, and then we will throw them at the mud pond, and then the harvest after 3 months. So these are exciting things that you're gonna watch on this channel. That's why I always ask you to please subscribe. You will follow, because this is gonna be full of excitement. The progress and development of our projects will really be revealed through our videos. So now we will feed our birds. Come on. Between raising fishes and birds, maybe you will ask, which is more expensive? Well, I would like to say that the bird raising is more expensive than the fish farming. But then if you have this vast source of food like this one, actually we don't have to spend a lot of money for the birds because we can just get this water spinach in the rice fields. And this is just readily available. Anytime you want, you can just get it and get some of it. But I would like to also make some explanation about how to give this one. From the farm, you cannot give this immediately to our birds. We have to air dry so that the birds will not be contaminated with diarrhea. The sap of this, actually the fresh cuts, are not good for the birds. So we have to air dry this for 3-4 hours, and then that's the time that we can safely give them without fear that they're gonna experience some disease. So I'm excited to give this water spinach to our birds. Come on, let's do this. We will open the door. Good morning. Good morning, birds. Good morning, good morning. I know you're hungry and you're waiting for this breakfast. So I will hang this here so that you will have an easy access on this very delicious vegetable. So you will eat this one and be fruitful. I believe that by next week or next month, we can also harvest some good birds, healthy birds actually, right here in this clay pots. They're filled with chicks. So if you are delighted with this kind of video and you're interested to know about the development of our project, I will invite you to please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you will be updated of the development of our efforts, our projects, and that's gonna be revealed through our regular uploads on this channel. I would like to see you in my next video only here at Dexter's World.